It's non-stop murder, murder, murder. That's non-stop murder, murder, murder. It's non-stop murder in the B, the O, the Y-L-E, the H, the E-I-G-H-T. Now add the S, that's East Los Angeles. Relax, kids, mezcalito, about to handle this. The B, the O, the Y-L-E, the H, the E-I-G-H-T. Now add the S, that's East Los Angeles. Relax, kids, mezcalito, about to handle this. The B, the O.
Hey, you can't have a drunken sailor without adding the S for sailor. What's going on, sailor?
None much, just another freaking scorcher here in LA, man. It's freaking hot as fuck. It's like 102, 103. I'm in my garage, so my garage is pretty hot, man, but it's freaking hot out here, bro.
We just had a nice little rainstorm over here for a good hour, bro.
But it's a humid rainstorm, right?
Yeah, kind of, yeah. But, I mean, they just put AC in my office, so I was like, fuck it, down to 50. I put that shit to 59, dude. I was like, all day.
Nice,
fuck
nice.
it.
Yeah. No, man, we were talking off air, but we're on air now. So I was watching this podcast the other day, and I get today's social media and news information networks. They want to get weird fucking takes. They want to get extreme takes. And this one dude said, worst wrestling take I've ever heard, that if Devon wasn't in the Dudley Boys, Bubba Ray wouldn't be in the Hall of Fame.
I heard about, you know what though, man? I don't know if I agree with that, dude.
That's what I'm saying, though. It's the worst take ever.
Because Bully Ray was the shit.
100%. Bully Ray was good, but the dude said, yeah, if you put anybody of the original Dudley members, maybe Spike, would Bubba be that good? But I'm like, yeah, but you can't say that. Like, they were a team that worked together because both of them worked incoherent. But it's still a weird thing to say, though. That I was like, that's the worst.
That's just like saying fucking. Well, I mean, fucking the Heart Foundation. Hitman was still a fucking success without fucking being in the Heart Foundation.
But that's like saying if Shawn Michaels and Marty Jannetty would have stayed together, they would have been the greatest tag team of all time.
You know, the Road Warriors, baby.
No, but but still, that take was one of the worst takes ever. And
that sounds like a clickbait take, bro. Like he was just trying to get clicks.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. So then I started deciding what are my 3 takes that people might not agree with, that people might think I'm out of my element here, Donnie. As to say, like what? No, because I got some takes that people don't agree with me, but I kind of memorized them, and I wanted to have a little convo about my 3 wrestling takes. Might agree, might not agree with.
Break it down, brother. Break it down. I'm in.
All right, so the first take is, I think Edge is the most overrated superstar of all time.
Fuck yeah, I'm a Christian guy. Okay,
no, but not just that though. But all right, let's go from back to the beginning. As a wrestler, you got to be good on the mic. You got to have a good physique, and you got to have a good character.
Word.
I don't think Edge was always a great mic guy. I think he was decent. Never really.
Mic, dude.
Okay.
Not even decent, dude.
Okay. Body-wise, compared to other wrestlers at the time, Cena, maybe even Dolph Ziggler, Sheamus, he kind of looks scrawny to me.
He got an IC body.
Okay, and I mean, when you do the spear, it doesn't look that impressive. I'm like, okay, I'm getting speared by like a 190-pound dweeb. and not just that though, but wrestling match-wise, if you look at the first couple TLC matches, he did the least amount of work and took the least amount of bumps. Everybody remembers that bump where he got speared off the rope.
That's it. He did that one major bump with Jeff.
Anything else, he stayed out of the big bump scene. When he became a champion, I don't remember any of his matches. The only one I remember that was a world title match was against The Undertaker, and that's because he lost. And I was at that Mania. But other than that, even the TLC matches with Cena weren't that great. His matches with Orton were alright, decent, but I don't remember anything that he did that was like memorable. So my first take is that Edge is the most overrated superstar of all time.
Now let me ask you this one. I'll throw this one at you. Now, do you think he would have been anything? Because now the Hardy Boys are the shit. To this day, the Hardy Boys are the shit. They'll sell out they'll sell out a WrestleMania, bro. You put the Hardy Boys. They already proved that a couple years ago.
They were great. The Dudleys are great.
Now, would Edge be anything if he never stole Matt Hardy's girl? Because that's when his career started popping.
No. His career started popping, and I've seen a lot of these shoot interviews with the Hardys. He used to kiss ass. Him and Christian used to kiss ass to Doc Hendricks a lot, and even Jeff
they knew
and
the rules. They knew how to politic.
But Jeff and Matt said, yeah, if they didn't kiss Doc's ass, they probably would have never won all those TLC matches. And then once they would,
you notice they always won
because they were in Doc's ear. And again, back in the days when the politicking got a lot out of you, that's what happened. Yeah. That's why I don't think he was that good of a wrestler. I think he was just a great politician. I mean, you just saw the Hulk Hogan documentary where WrestleMania 9, Bret Hart just made Yokozuna the legit bad guy. What did Hogan do? Got in fucking McMahon's ears, like, you know what, brother? I think it'd be good if I won the title. You know, give the fans something to cheer about.
Good for business tonight.
It wasn't good because all the work that Bret did to make a bad guy just got taken away
for a fucking cheap pop.
Right, and again, so that's what I'm saying. So my first take is Edge is the most overrated superstar of all time. Agree, disagree? Please.
I agree 100%, bro. Dude, I'm not an Edge fan. I'm not just because he fucking stole Matt Hardy's girl or whatever.
Douchebag move.
I'm a Christian guy. I like Christian, but I like you said, I don't think Edge was never really good on the mic. He was too small to be a fucking world champion. That's just my opinion. He's too small to be a world champion, and he just never had any oomph to him, bro.
And I keep saying this, and a lot of people might get. I say he's the Nickelback of the WWE.
There you go.
I never got Nickelback. I get they got fans, but I'm like, I never got them. Like I don't know. There's something about them that's just kind of bland. And I think Edge is the Nickelback of the WWE. I'm sorry, Edge, but my take.
There you go, 100%, bro. I agree, 100%, bro. Edge is. There you go. Edge is the Nickelback of wrestling. Everybody loves him, but certain people are like, I don't get it.
I never got why. I was like, why is everybody popping for this dude? Like, I just never got it.
It's a fuck. And also too, man. To me, I'm like the only time I popped for him was when he came back at that Royal Rumble. That was it.
I don't even think I did, and I think a lot of my friends started laughing when they saw that he came back because they know how much I hated him. They're like, Lewis, and I was like, why is this guy back, and why are people applauding? I just never got it. But that's one of my takes. Did you have a take?
Off the dome, not really. I mean, give me a minute. You got another one? Give me a minute. I'm gonna think about this, bro.
I mean, because I was thinking, I go for my walks, and I tend to give myself my thoughts, the stuff that I want to talk about on the podcast. Another one was, again, I know I shouldn't go. I wanted to try to switch it tag teams and singles, but Goldberg is the worst wrestler of all time. Bill Goldberg is the worst wrestler of all time.
No.
I'm sorry. His match.
Ryback is the worst wrestler of all time.
He still could go 15 minutes. I don't remember Goldberg going over 10, if anything.
Going over 5. When he went over 10, he almost killed the Undertaker.
And when he went over 10 with fucking the British guy, he had to get air because he was blown up. When he fought William Regal in WCW, and they told him, okay, not just that though, he nearly paralyzed Undertaker, ended Bret Hart's career. Was never a good champion in my eyes. I mean,
not a team player either.
Wanted to go undefeated his whole career, which Nash was like, "What? Like, what are you talking about?"
Talk shit on Asuka.
I think
he talked shit on Asuka because they said Asuka beat his record and he was talking smack on him.
Wanted to punk Jericho, and Jericho got him in a headlock where he couldn't do anything, and he's all like, dude, this is the big bad guy that everybody's afraid of, and Jericho was like, dude, I had him in a headlock, he couldn't get out.
Yeah.
So again, Edge, overrated superstar, that's what his name should be. Goldberg,
superstar.
I'm just saying, dude, and then Goldberg.
Perfect. It goes perfect. I'm sorry, Edge, the overrated superstar.
And then Goldberg, it's like, it's not who's next. It's like, why? That's what it should have been like. Why? Why are we like all? I get it. He looked, his body looked amazing. He did a couple.
This should be its own podcast. I wish you would have told. I wish you would have texted me earlier. So I could have.
But that's all right. We're gonna go. We're gonna keep going. But okay. Go back to Goldberg. In WCW, the matches that he did have that I thought were awesome were when he took out the Flock, but it was also Perry Saturn and Raven taking the hits and taking all the shots, and it was a lot of outside interference in order to make him look good. Now you said Ryback. I think Ryback, he's dangerous. I don't think he was bad, but both Ryback and Goldberg had decent bodies. Goldberg was a king of one-liners on the mic, and then again his matches. Do you remember a match that was memorable? I don't. At the same time, though.
Ryback?
No, of Goldberg.
None.
A match that you're like, wow, that guy really stole the show. The only time, like I said, it was with the Flock.
One.
Which one?
When he beat Hogan.
Okay.
That was it.
And I remember my buddy telling me, if Hogan gives him the back rake.
Yeah.
And Goldberg reacts to it, I'm done watching WCW. And Hogan did the back rake where I'm like, you're an unstoppable machine, and that's what you're selling. A back rake.
Sold something at least, because he never sold somebody else.
But a back rake. Hogan literally gave him, and he's like, like if his world just ended.
Yeah, he probably did that because fucking Hogan was like, you gotta sell to Hogan, dude. Like,
but it's a back rake, bro.
Hogan will make a break your career, dude.
And and not just that though. That match, was memorable because he won the title. Everybody gave him a huge pop. But again, they even talk about it. They did that on a Nitro. That's something that they could have sold at a pay-per-view, and this is why WCW went bankrupt. They gave away what they could have sold. They could have sold that. That was on a Nitro, remember?
No. That should have been a pay-per-view. Even Vince said it. That should have been a pay-per-view.
And that's where they dropped the ball. And again, they wanted to push Goldberg down our throats, and that's what I think it was. It's a lot like a lot of hip-hop nowadays that sucks, but the radio stations keep playing it. And people are stupid. If you keep pushing this down their throat, they're going to start saying like, hey man, that's pretty impressive. I remember seeing people saying like, oh, who's your favorite wrestler? Goldberg. I'm like, Goldberg? Really? Like, yeah, dude's unstoppable. At the same time Goldberg had his streak, RVD had the television title on ECW.
Yeah.
One RVD match against Jerry Lynn. Who else did he fight at that time? I mean, he had amazing matches that he had with Mikey Whipwreck. I think he beat Bam Bam for the television title. I think if you look at RVD's defense of his world title and Goldberg's streak, I don't understand how anybody could be a Goldberg fan. I'm like, have you seen what RVD's doing in ECW?
Goldberg was a wrestler for the normies, not the hardcore. He was a wrestler for the normies.
For the marks.
Yeah, the marks. He was a marks wrestler.
And again, one of my buddies told me one time, which kind of crushed my heart. He tells me, Goldberg is just like Ultimate Warrior. And I was like, what do you mean? Ultimate Warrior had great matches. I'm like, no, think about it. Goldberg and Ultimate Warrior are basically the same guy. And I'm like, they're both kind of dangerous. They both had a character that was larger than life that made you seem he was unstoppable. But really, what did they do? And I started thinking about it, and it kind of broke my heart that I'm like, shit, my homie kind of makes a lot of sense. Because I was a Warrior mark. So, again, I don't try to fuck around. Like, if you're a wrestling fan, like who you like. But in my eyes, I always thought Goldberg was a little bit overrated.
All right, let's do it. I got one for you right here, bro. And I love this fucking guy. I love this wrestler, bro, back in the day.
Let's hear it.
Lex Luger. Lex Luger, overrated like a motherfucker. And that showed when he came in as the narcissist. And that, fucking the great American fucking whatever. Overrated, dude.
So wait, all right, are you talking WWF years or all career in general? I'm gonna say WWF years, but I said that
WCW. He was fine when he was at the U.S. title picture,
and not just that though. The Torture Rack had an amazing physique.
But he sucked on the mic. He sucked on the mic, dude.
Right. The mic skills weren't there, but the way when he Torture Racked the Giant, I was like, damn, that's pretty impressive. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. That was pretty impressive. I'm gonna say his WWE career was a bit of a flop, but
Super lackluster.
The before WCW and then after WCW, I think he had something going for himself.
But when he came back, he was still lackluster. When he came back to WCW, it was just like, eh.
It's just,
he came out all like, and it's like, oh, get the fuck out of here, this guy, bro. Come on.
But I think it was because the NWO was getting hot that other singles guys had trouble getting to the next level. But before that, remember, he was a horseman.
I don't even consider him a horse, dude.
I don't either. I don't either, but he was a horseman.
I think politics tossed him in there like fucking like Chris Benoit and fucking Malenko. And who what the fuck is his name, bro? The young stallion motherfucker.
Yeah.
Paul Roma.
Like
that kind of shit. That guy, I don't consider them horsemen, dude.
You're right, but he was.
I don't even consider Barry Windham a horseman.
Right, but they were.
It's Arn, Ollie, Tully, Flair, and fucking Dylan.
Right.
That's
Agreed. But again, when he was in WCW, he had a little run where even before he went to WWE, he had a little decent run in WCW. I gotta give him that.
What, the US title run?
Yeah, I think he was one of the greatest U.S. champions of all time. I'm not gonna lie.
Loved him at that time, yeah.
Right, the Starrcade. He had a couple good matches with some bigger guys. I think Big Boss Man. I think they're gonna do the Boss Man documentary too. Before I move on, they're gonna have the Big Boss Man.
They're finally making the 40 for 40 or whatever.
No, the Dark Side of the Ring.
Did you want one on him?
Yeah,
he wasn't a bad dude outside the ring.
No. Well, that's why I kind of want to watch it. That's why I want to watch it. One of the most underrated wrestlers, I feel like. For a big guy, especially in the early 90s.
Was he Big Bubba in WCW or some shit?
Yeah. Big Bubba Ray. He came out as a bodyguard first in Memphis for Cornette. And then after that, I guess he fucked up a fan. He beat the fuck out of him. Or the fan that after that, fans thought twice before jumping the guardrail and tagging Cornette. That's why Cornette brought him in. Cornette brought him in as a security.
He was a real corrections officer in fucking Cobb County, Georgia.
Yeah, and
that was real.
100%. But the reason Cornette got him was because people were attacking Cornette, and Cornette's like, I need somebody to fuck. And that I saw a clip of
they pulled a gun on Cornette one time. Yeah, said, bro.
Yeah, but I saw the highlights. I'm looking forward to watching it. But again, the whole Luger thing, I don't know. I'm 50-50 on it. I'm 50-50 on that take.
All right, when he slammed Yoko on the Intrepid, that was cool. But then it just went all downhill because it's like he sucked.
No, I think he didn't have what it takes to be the nice guy outside of the ring. I think there's they did a documentary on him on YouTube where he would have to go to autograph signings and he would just be a miserable prick. He's like, oh yeah, what do you want?
No, I think he would stay in 5-star hotels and shit. He didn't want to ride the bus. He wanted to take the plane. It's like, yo, what the fuck, dude?
Yeah,
they're pushing you to the moon.
I think they should have, but I think it's because McMahon wanted to replace Hogan so badly that he didn't care who it was. And it's kind of like, dude, you're giving this guy a shot.
Yeah.
And again, I don't think he had great matches in WWE. I don't remember a great match.
You know what? We're doing it, bro. We're doing it. This is all wrestling talk. I gotta pop out the new fucking wrestling fucking thing for us.
Oh, let's do it, man.
We're doing wrestling all day, all night over here, guys. Here we go. Hold your breath. The moment's now. Oh my God, it's sports time. Sit back, grab the popcorn, enjoy the ride. Oh my God, it's sports. One more time. Sit back, grab the popcorn, enjoy the ride. Still gotta work on the video a little bit, man. Still gotta work it, but I had to have you in it, man.
That was right. Still in senior year of high school, but guess who inspired me there? Rob Van Dam.
Let me ask you that cross the fucking that coast to coast. That was a Shane move, right? That was, you were loving Shane at that moment.
RVD. RVD did it. I remember.
RVD did it first.
Oh yeah, 100%, dude. It was at Heat Wave here in LA.
Oh shit.
The reason, all right, so okay, I told the
was an
story.
ECW guy. Don't kill me.
Oh, brother,
I was totally anti ECW.
Internet rumors started circling around of that RVD did this move. Never been done before in the ring, never been seen. He did it at a house show, and people explained it. They're like, dude, he jumped across the ring. We only saw the text writing. We never saw what it was. But all my friends are like, dude, RVD did this move, and I heard he's gonna show it for the first time on pay-per-view at Heatwave 2000 here in Los Angeles.
Okay.
My senior year, I think Heatwave was in August, I believe. I graduated June. I took all my money from my yearbook, my cap and gown, all the stuff. We went to fucking Tower Records, bought our ECW Heatwave tickets.
Old school right there.
We went, showed up. RVD did it for the first time. I'm in the pay-per-view in the front row, like with my hands up. I got my ECW shirt there that I still have to this day. But RVD did after he did the Van Terminator, that's when I did it. So RVD was the first guy.
That's not called Coast to Coast like Shane. That's called the.
Shane stole that. It's called the Van Terminator. It's called the Van Terminator, bro. No, Shane stole that after. Like, no, everybody claims that was RVD's move. RVD was the first one to do it.
I didn't know. I didn't watch ECW, bro, because I don't like guts and gore and hardcore.
It wasn't all guts and gore. It wasn't all,
bro.
That was more XPW. ECW still had good wrestling. Little Guido, Bam Bam, Shane Douglas. They had good wrestling still. They had a mixture of everything. Put it that way.
That just wasn't my bag, man. When ECW first came out, it was all about like fucking glass tubes and this and that. I was like,
you know what? No.
I don't like seeing blood and gore and all that shit.
All right, there was a barbed wire match between Terry Funk and Sabu. That one I'll give you.
I couldn't take that, dude. I couldn't take it.
There was a couple other thumbtack incidents with Cactus Jack, maybe Terry Funk, but no, there was only main events, and that was like a real like rivalry match. A lot of the other matches, because you gotta remember, Paul Heyman was a smart motherfucker. He's the one that brought
the commercials made it look like it was like, yo,
that's what
they're killing and shit.
That's what they try to sell, but you gotta understand, Paul Heyman brought Lucha Libre into the States. Yeah. Rey Mysterio, Eddie Guerrero, I think Psychosis.
Tell Bischoff that one.
Oh, no, but Bischoff, well, that's what I'm saying, though. Bischoff stole all of that, but I knew, like, nah, it was fucking, Heyman brought that in here. The hardcore style. Heyman popularized it, and then WWE, WCW, they kind of stole it.
They were PG-13 version of Heyman shit.
And it wasn't that great. But some of the hardcore matches they had on there were freaking amazing. I mean, New Jack was the king of, like, coming out with a shopping cart full of weapons.
Dude, New Jack should be put in the Hall of Fame, dude.
I mean, I don't know. Yeah. Is it?
He's original, dude.
But, I don't know. Wrestling-wise, I don't think he was that great.
I'm talking about, like, the fucking, the real Wrestling Hall of Fame that those dudes go into.
Oh, I'm ECW, I'll give them that, but there's other guys that deserve that shit, man. I don't know. That's just me, though.
I don't know, man.
What's another hot take that you have for us?
Bret the Hitman Hart. Overrated as a motherfucker.
I disagree.
Overrated as a motherfucker. He's fucking boring on the mic, number one.
No way.
Boring on the fucking mic, dude.
Inspirational.
He's such a fucking mark, dude. He's the epitome. When you look at the definition of mark, you see Bret's face going, that's the fucking mark of all marks, dude.
He did nah. First of all,
WCW, he fucking sucked.
WCW sucked as a company at that time. Like, he should have never left. I don't think he even says I did not want to go. I did not want to go because I heard rumors how unprofessional they were, and he was like,
he should have took some time off and gave Vince like, yo, I'm gonna take some time
off. But I think Vince knew that if they signed him to that contract, it was gonna be the death of it. I think Vince kind of sent him off to be like, yeah, go over there. You're my best worker.
Because Hogan didn't get along with him at all.
Oh no, but Hogan was a bitch too, though. But you also gotta understand, when Hogan and Macho Man left, he kept WWE afloat. He was there in their hardest years.
Oh yeah.
He brought prestige to that title. He made that title, like I ain't gonna lie, I think that's everybody says Hogan made that title. I think Bret made that title, bro. Because it looked like he wasn't a Ultimate Warrior or Hulk Hogan type guy. But anybody that he got in the ring with, he had a great match with. He could make Nash look good, Undertaker look good, Shawn Michaels look good, Yokozuna look good.
Look, all right, his in-ring ability unquestionable. You cannot question his in-ring ability. But on the mic, he was fucking as boring and dull as fucking sand.
I think he was inspirational. See, that's where we differ. I'm
not a Shawn Michaels guy either. I don't like fucking Michaels either.
I know, but somebody told me this, and I can't get it out of my head, that Bret Hart made wrestling the way Rocky made boxing. Like, you believed him, that he was like, damn, he's got his ass whooped, but he's still standing. Like,
but he never wanted to fucking lose. It's like, yo, dude, he never wanted to do business. He didn't want to do business.
He did, but he didn't want to do business with the right people, the right way. Like, he was the son of a promoter.
That should not fucking happen. You fucking signed the contract with Vince McMahon. You fucking do what Vince says, or you don't take the money. That's it, dude. You join the gang.
So then
the gang, you fucking do what the leader says.
So then, by the saying that, Stone Cold Steve Austin, when he walked out with his ball,
he was a piece of shit too. My book, yes.
So as long as you're consistent,
you take the money, you do what the fucking promoter says. That's it, bro.
But you know why he didn't want to do it though, to Shawn, right?
No, Shawn's a fucking piece of shit.
Right. Because Shawn said, like, I would never do this for you.
Yeah, like, exactly. Shawn was a piece of. Shawn was the biggest, and I still think, and I'll still think it until, because I don't know if Shane Helms forgives him, I'll forgive him.
Yeah.
Shawn Michaels is a piece of shit, dude.
I agree, but again, you can separate the performer from the person.
Greatest. I'm still putting him under Ric Flair, because Ric Flair is my greatest wrestler of all time.
Right, Mike skills, persona,
Ric Flair is what you want to be as a wrestler when he was in his prime, dude.
Yeah, 100%.
That was it, dude. Like,
even after his prime, bro. Even after his prime. But again, and HBK, just because he had the resurgence too, like after he retired originally, and he still came back and became world champion, I'm like, damn, he's still putting on a good show.
He still had it. He had it.
At a very older age, and even those matches with the Undertaker at Mania, me and my buddies were like, "Fuck, dude, this was the best match of the night."
I think he only got retired by the Undertaker because he wanted to go home, and that was the only way. That's the only way he could fucking say, "Undertaker retired me, I'm going home."
But also going out on top, being that match was probably the best match of the night. Saying that, look, I'm retiring on top because I'm giving you... And the thing about Shawn that I liked is it doesn't matter if he won or lost. You're going to remember him at the end of the day.
I'll tell you this, bro. My opinion on The Undertaker, I would say after, like, his 5th WrestleMania, his matches should have been the last.
I agree.
Because all his matches were just fucking... Like, I'm not talking about Elegante, Kamala, and shit like that. I'm talking about when he was fighting real wrestlers.
Yeah.
He should have went on last, dude, because the streak was Mania. Not the title. I'm sorry to say it. Not the title. Not the streak.
But see, you can't do that because you diminish the title at that point.
I understand it. But as a fan, the streak was fucking Mania to me. That was Mania, dude. Because I went to WrestleMania to see Punk take the streak.
Yeah.
I didn't go there to fucking see John Cena versus fucking The Rock. I went to go see Punk versus Taker, dude.
All right, now, let me ask you a question, though. Because when it was what it was, when it was Punk versus the streak, did you honestly believe Punk had a chance?
Fuck yes.
Okay,
I thought he was going to do it.
And that's good. That's a good sell. The fact that you actually believe that.
Because his shit was just... His like promos and everything was just too fucking golden, dude.
Right.
Like he took the urn, bro, and all that. I was like, bro, he dressed up as one of the druids and fucked him up. I was like, yo, this is too good. He's winning this.
And that's what I'm saying, though.
He was white hot at the time. He was white hot.
The lead up to, but see, and that's why I think I remember that Punk got mad.
They took the belt off him and shit. It was bullshit.
And then after he fought Undertaker was gonna be gone for 6 months. So Punk was like, yo. Every WrestleMania, but every WrestleMania, like I kill it, and then the guy that I had beef with leaves, and I'm stuck back at 1. Like, what are you guys doing to me?
And Punk also said too, he's like, why am I not getting paid like the main event if I was the main event?
Yeah, and again, but I don't know. I still think the world title, the original Eagle, the WWE title should always be the main event. I'm sorry, that's just me. I'm old school that way.
As understanding wrestling, yeah, title has to be main event. But I mean, if it was my world,
oh yeah,
I would have at least put the fucking Taker at the end at least once.
Well, but then again, okay, but then there's argument to that is WrestleMania 13. Who was the pre-main event at WrestleMania?
I don't even fucking remember. Hold on, let me pull it.
Austin versus Brett.
That was yes, the bleed.
Okay,
yes.
Probably top 5 greatest matches of all time.
That was in the Garden, right?
No, that was Chicago. Chicago. Yeah, the Bulls play. Main event was World Champion Psycho Sid versus The Undertaker, and that match had no air. I'm not gonna lie, it was a flop.
Well, I'm saying Undertaker had to work with High Caliber in order to fucking be the main event. And
Okay.
High Caliber, dude.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. But it was still a world title. He won the world title, but that match.
Streak too. It was also the streak, yeah.
But it was more about the main event than the streak at that point. I think it was the world title was the main thing.
Yeah.
But again, right before that match, that was the match that stole the show. And I think even a couple years after that, there was a couple people that said, how the fuck are we going to follow that? I think Triple H and Randy Orton had to follow Undertaker Shawn.
Yeah.
And that's when I think, okay, that's when you could have said Shawn Undertaker could have been the main event. But you didn't know what it was going to be till after. Like, nobody could have predicted that Shawn and Undertaker were going to steal that show. Was it Shawn?
But they were calling Shawn Mr. WrestleMania at the time. So he was Mr.
WrestleMania. There was no title on the line. But that's when Triple H and Randy were like, why are we even following this? We're not even going to follow that.
Yeah.
But again, you can't say who's going to steal the show before the show.
Yeah.
You can only say that after. That's what I'm saying, though. Like,
but there's certain guys you just know is gonna steal the fucking show.
I mean, but there's also certain
and Shawn is one of them, dude. You just know. I hate him, but I know he's gonna steal the fucking show.
I agree, but again, and I go back. I call it the Roddy Piper syndrome, where Vince McMahon said, "I don't have to put on the title on Roddy Piper because he's gonna sell tickets, and he doesn't need the belt to sell tickets."
Yeah.
There's other wrestlers that kind of do, like Hogan. He needed to be the world champion to make himself content and make himself sell tickets.
That was ego. He was ego, though. Hogan
right, but Piper didn't need the belt. That's why, as much as I like to say, Undertaker, a lot of his matches throughout the 90s, at the In Your Houses, SummerSlams, he didn't have the belt, but he was on the poster. Because people wanted to see the Undertaker. And, if you're a really good superstar, you don't need the belt. That's what I always say.
No. I agree with you 100%, bro. 100%, dude. I'm trying to think who else I mean, fuck, man. Perfect was fucking great. He wasn't. There's nothing. I mean, Perfect was fucking. I mean, I want to say the Bulldog, but he's really nobody.
I liked him as an IC champion, as a tag team champion, but again, his mic skills I think kept him from being a world champion. I think the guy that should have been and got screwed was the $1 Million Man, Teddy DiBiase.
Oh, he should have had a run.
I remember WrestleMania 3, Hogan came in and hit him with a chair.
Yeah.
Let Macho Man win. He got screwed. He should have been the world champion, man.
Now, you also thought, I also think Owen Hart should have been a world champion. He was technically for a second or two.
Well, he wasn't. When
he beat Brett, but they reversed the call.
Okay, well then he wasn't.
For a couple seconds, he had the belt and everything in his hand, man.
Yeah, it's not. I don't think he goes down in the record books like that.
They just like the Rockers were tag team champions at one time, but the top rope broke, and Vince was like, it was kind
scratch it. Yeah, that kind of does suck. But again, Owen, if he would have got rid of the blue blazer gimmick, because he went back to being a clown gimmick.
Well, they gave him bigger money to do that, bro.
Right?
Because that's what Vince saw him as.
But somebody said that Owen died right before the resurgence of wrestlers, and they were like, "What do you mean?" You gotta understand, right when Owen died, Eddie Guerrero, Chris Benoit, Malenko, and Saturn came to WWE. Also, Chris Jericho. So if Owen would have stayed healthy or would have been alive, the matches that he would have had with these guys, and then plus the size didn't matter anymore. Remember, Benoit, Jericho, and Guerrero. Owen was right there with them. Owen was just as good a wrestler as them. Owen could put on a show.
Yeah, Vince was getting a lot rid of the old stock and bringing some new young stock in at that time.
So I as you say, like, a guy that should have been, I agree, could have been, but he died right before the resurgence of good wrestling. Because I agree, he could have been a world champion.
But I think they should have fucking had him beat Brett. He should have beat him.
I think okay.
Who else to beat him? But your little brother, who's supposed to be nobody?
Okay, I think that would have been a better send off if the Montreal Screwjob never happened. Brett keeps it on Monday, and if Monday he were to drop to Owen, leaving Owen, Austin, and Shawn to fight for that world title. That would have been cool. I think that would have been cool. Beating your brother before you give him the boot.
Exactly. I think Vince did a lot of shit, bro, out of spite work, dude.
Yeah, but I also think that he should have extended his contract a couple months so that he would drop it to somebody that he would have been okay with. Like I
don't understand how Vince was fucking saying he don't have the money, dude. Come on, dude.
I think he don't have the money. I think because he did the math, and he said, you know what? If they sign this moron to that contract, the way they work, they're not going to be able to sustain that. I think he did it as a sabotage.
But they did sustain it for a long
No, man. As soon as he got there, even Brett was like, "This is a fucking shit show." Like, I would show up to certain Monday Nitros, and they tell me, "Oh, you got nothing going on today," and they would pay for my flight there and back to Calgary. Yeah. And I'm like, "You guys just wasted all this money." And I think you can't sustain that type of business.
They had endless money compared to Vince, though.
But then once they got bought by Time Warner, they were like, nope, we're cutting up all that shit. Like, the wrestlers knew that. Nash, Hall, Hogan, DDP, like, they knew, like, oh, it's just a fucking cash cow. They're giving us whatever we want. I think Vince kind of saw that as a business mind, they're not going to be able to sustain this. Like, you can't just buy every wrestler.
So you think Vince just said, let his favorite wrestlers go over there, like, oh, go get paid, dude. I can't afford it, but you go over there and get your money.
Yes.
And then come back when you're done.
And not just that, though. Hey, yo, Vince Russo. Hey, this guy's the genius behind the Attitude Era. Why don't you guys hire this guy as well? They got Vince Russo, and then Vince Russo just fucked it up all up as well, dude.
Oh, dude, I don't know what the fuck he was thinking of.
But see, the thing, that's why I always say, when people tell me the Mount Rushmore, Hogan, Austin, Rock, Cena, who deserves to be up there? You can have your Mount Rushmore, but I think the Vince McMahon statue stands alone because McMahon did it.
But just it's just like in basketball. They got to do eras now, bro. You can't just they got to do the.
But who was the one constant that was there for all those eras? It was Vince. Yeah. That's why I say Vince knew. Like, look, Hall, Nash, I could rebuild you guys. I could remake you guys. Hogan and what's his name left? I could do it without him. And he did. And he did it with Austin, did it with The Rock, did it with Triple H, did it with Undertaker, did it with freaking Brett. Yeah. The one constant is Vince McMahon.
Did you see that he's settling?
What I tell you? And he might come back.
What a fucking dude! It was so. I mean, and I know a lot of wrestling fans I talk to, bro. They're all like, out there, like they're like, oh, he's fucked. How did he fuck up, bro? What? Just because he fucked a chick and didn't want to fucking give her any money? It's her fault. Ew, her fault.
100%. 100%. Not just that.
Okay, but anybody fuck. Call me a fucking male chauvinist pig, man. But
I think that's what she wanted, though. She wanted a payday.
Yeah.
That she did it. She did it. She like. You can't say, pee on my face and shit on my head, and then be like, oh, I want my money.
I don't even think any of that was real. I'm starting to believe. I think a lot of that shit was all fucking. Say the words, and they'll believe you because you're a woman. I don't fucking think at all Vince was pissing and shitting on bitches.
Again, remember the whole story with Nails? You remember that story, right?
Oh, Nail said that Vince tried to fucking touch him or some shit.
Grab his dick, and that's why he sued him, and that's why Vince McMahon said after that, I'm too rich and too important to ever be in a room by myself. That's why after that, he had Shane or one of the Stooges with him at all times whenever he did business behind the scenes.
Yeah.
He says, I can never be in a room by myself with somebody else because somebody else could say outlandish things, and I'm going to have to go to court. My name's going to be tarnished. So if he did have relations with Homegirl, should have made her sign an NDA.
He did.
And she still didn't listen to it?
No.
Oh, then fuck that bitch.
Cause he owed her. He owed her. I think maybe 1 or 1.5 mil.
Oh.
He owed her still. He still owed her half.
I mean, you could go down the street down here in Figueroa in LA and get one for like 150. I'm just saying, bro. $1 million for pussy.
That money to him, that's like me giving you a quarter, dog. That's nothing to him.
Well,
nothing.
yeah, but this is to avoid all this legal drama, and that's where he fucked up.
Somebody else was telling me, bro. They were like, they think they're settling because she ran out of fucking money, and the lawyers were like, bro, we need to get this money, bro.
That's why a lot of millionaires they settle, because it's cheaper to just to pay them off, and here like, all right, here's like $75,000 or whatever. I don't know how much she's gonna get. I don't know how much she's getting, but I'm pretty sure it's like fuck.
I think out of 4, she was owed 2. So
okay, but with the lawyers, she might get what, 1.2 now?
Yeah, she's not even. She's 1.2, 1.3 million.
And then where did she file? In Florida or Connecticut? Connecticut?
I think it's in Connecticut.
All right, depending on the state, she's gonna have to pay the state tax.
Yeah, so I think it's Connecticut.
So she's probably not gonna get any of that money that she wanted, and for what? To tarnish her name? And now nobody's gonna want to work with her.
She'll get a book deal.
Probably. No, if she signs an NDA, if she gets that thing, if she signs an NDA, she can't say anything.
Oh shit, you're right. Yeah, after she gets that money. Oh shit.
Yeah, so she's fucked. So she did all that, tarnishing her name for what? Maybe $1 million?
All this is it's just fucking ridiculous, dude. It's ridiculous, man.
And it's
And all these people, you see how many all these people in the beginning were like, fuck Vince. Where are you now?
Yeah.
Where are you now, bro? There's no more fuck Vince. There's no more fucking parades out. Fucking hang them, burn them. No.
And again, I mean, like, again, it's.
And you know who's really fucked besides her?
Oh.
Laurinaitis. Because he fucking stabbed Vince in the back and went on her side, and went with her team to turn on Vince.
I don't understand why anybody would want to turn on Vince. Vince is the ultimate fucking winner.
John Laurinaitis is the biggest fuck up. If we're talking about the biggest fuck ups in wrestling, he's the biggest fuck up in wrestling, dude. Ever.
I mean, yeah.
You had it all.
I mean,
and you turned on Vince to go on her team.
If you watch the TNA thing, I think Dixie Carter's another fuck up.
Oh yeah, dude, Jesus fucking Christ, bro, she fucked Jeff Jarrett so bad, dude.
Yeah, ego, man, ego of certain people, man. That like, you can't let something that's winning continue winning because. But
she got what she wanted. She was on WWE TV at one time.
Was she?
Yeah, they brought her out one time, bro. I think.
As what?
On a Monday Night Raw or something. Some shit, bro. They showed her whatever. She was at a fucking WWE thing and got noticed.
All right, but that's it. That's all she got. And that's all she's probably gonna be known for, dude.
Yeah. I mean, all she really is known for is basically fucking stealing.
But again, but it also paints Jarrett as a hero, as a face, as a good guy. So you need the bad guy. And the funny thing is, she's a pretty damsel in distress. No, she was a conniving bitch.
Yeah, dude. Jeff's fucking Karen Jarrett fucking hates her, bro. She's like, she knew about us, and then she fucking stabbed us in the back.
But again, now she looks like the evil, and now people. That's why I like these documentaries, man. They show you who the real evil person was.
Oh, dude, come on. It's always the motherfuckers with money.
And not just that, though. It was a chick that didn't know anything about wrestling. They were even laughing. I don't know if you saw the storyline where, because Hogan got creative control when he got there. He wanted that again in his contract.
Always.
And Hogan wanted to leave. So there's a segment that they do together where Hogan's leaving and she's grabbing onto his leg, like, please don't go. But like all the other wrestlers were like, dude, you're making yourself look weak. In wrestling, you don't do that. They should have told, but she didn't know that.
Yeah.
So she's like basically getting dragged by Hogan, like, no, I'm quitting, I'm leaving. And she looked weak, bro.
Yo, I don't know. Yo, come on. I mean, Hogan's another motherfucker, dude. It's like, bro, he was all about himself.
Shit.
All about himself, dude.
But that was, again, and you gotta understand that was a time where you had to think about yourself. You had to think about, like, selfishly, because you got paid based on how you got booked. So you had to be a little bit selfish in those days. And it was a lot of cutthroat, and I get it. I think it made wrestling more interesting. I don't necessarily think it made it better. But even after that, when they had the Ruthless Aggression era, I heard a lot of these wrestlers were very competitive with each other. Like Benoit, especially Benoit and Guerrero. Yeah. That they would when they would go out, if Benoit saw Guerrero eat 5 egg whites, Benoit would eat 5 egg whites. If Benoit ate 2 chicken breasts, Guerrero would eat 2 chicken breasts. They were that competitive, but they wanted to eat the same, drink the same, train the same. There's a part of WWE, which I call it the child area, or what is it, the PG era? Yeah. Where a lot of these guys would play video games with each other in the back, and wrestlers were like, you guys aren't going to go to the bar and drink and raise hell? No, we're just going to stay in our hotel room and play video games. And there was a wrestler that said, that's when I knew wrestling wasn't the same anymore. That back then, it used to be a carnival, a road show, like a punk band going on tour. Yeah. Now it's just like a bunch of high school kids playing video games at a sleepaway camp.
But it's funny, but those are the ones that watched their era. They just didn't recreate the era they watched. They made their own era.
I guess, but there's part of me that misses that cutthroat. Like, even Shawn Michaels being an asshole. Like you know, he was afraid of him losing his spot.
But
like,
can you imagine fucking Matt Cardona being cutthroat, dude? It's like, no.
I don't think these guys have it in them. But that's what I'm saying, though, that it's the same thing with the NBA. The NBA
They're all
is not
friends.
Right, and it takes away a little bit of the competitive juices. Where like that guy wants your spot. Yeah. You're not. What are you gonna do about it? Well, I gotta steal the show. All right, go out there and steal the show. That's why Vince McMahon, when he said, "I want you to be ruthless aggression," all the wrestlers that came out of that,
John Cena,
Lesnar, Orton, Batista, Angle, the Guerreros. Like I'm saying, there was a lot of guys that, because competitiveness brings out the best in people. Right now, if you're friends, you're not gonna be that fucking competitive, bro.
Yeah, I don't want to hurt my friend. He's not gonna get paid. He's not gonna pay the rent.
I want both of us to be happy. Fuck that, bro. Give me
ridiculous.
Give me a little bit of that selfish era.
Before we get into our SummerSlam predictions, I wanted to ask you one thing.
Handle, brother.
What'd you think about LeBron going to Philly for fucking $8 million? Or what was it, $8 million for fucking 2 years or $4 million for 2 years?
I think he's the longer he stays, the more his career is tarnished. He goes to another super team. If he does win in Philly, let's say, he didn't do it on his own, on the back of his on his own shoulders like Kobe and Jordan did.
You heard what they said? They call him the GOAT. They said go on another team.
Yeah.
Fucking GOAT.
I mean, look, if they win one, I'm not gonna lie, Philly hasn't won one since what, the 70s?
Yeah.
Okay. If they win one, I'm not gonna lie, I like Philly. I never hated the basketball team. I liked Iverson. I did like
Iverson came. Iverson's back as a fucking. He's one of the coaches now.
Oh, okay. I've always liked Iverson, but Iverson, he put that whole city on his shoulders. Couldn't get it done. Left to Denver.
I don't think LeBron's gonna do it, bro. Because if LeBron didn't do it, for how many years was he in LA after they won the bubble?
Right.
And they never won it.
Right. But look at who he has there. He has a top 3 center in the league. They got Brown from Boston, and they got that other kid, the rookie. They already got 3 solid stars.
He wanted whatchamacallit from Golden State too, but they couldn't get him.
But
fucking Stephon Curry.
So he's not gonna have to do anything. Just be like the 4th guy on there, and like he's got it made in the shade, bro.
But he always wants the ball. You don't think those motherfuckers even like, oh fuck that? Why I gotta keep giving him the ball?
I think he's at that age where he's all like, fuck it, I don't have to really do shit just when it counts.
But he never could make the count shot. He can't do a Jordan, bro. And I'm tired of his too, bro. I'm fucking tired of motherfuckers. Kobe, Jordan, and fucking LeBron in the GOAT talk. Where's Magic? Where's Bird? Where's Isaiah Thomas? Fucking Clyde Drexler. I'm sorry, dude. Yeah. Magic and Bird. Magic and fucking Bird. I'm putting them in the fucking GOAT talk. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
100%. But that's what I'm telling you. It's like it's like the same thing with Goldberg. The longer he wrestles, the more you see how bad he is. Like Goldberg, like later on, when I don't even know why they gave him the title, but like even kids were like, "Oh my god, he kind of sucks." I was like, "Yeah, that's what I've been trying to tell you. He sucks. He's not good." And same thing with LeBron. People are like, "Yeah, you're right. He's not." I'm like, "Yes, that's what I keep telling you guys."
He's not.
Nobody wants to listen.
I'm waiting. When I'm telling you right now, bro, LA's gonna dump fucking Bronny like a fucking hot tamale, bro.
I don't think they ever wanted him. I think the only reason they wanted is just to say that a father and son play together in the NBA.
He's gonna get. I guarantee you, middle of the season, he's getting traded.
I'm pretty sure. I don't even think he'll be on the starting lineup by the time the season starts. I don't think that nobody wants him, to be honest.
Is he a starter?
No, but I'm saying that's what I'm saying though. I think they're just gonna cut his ass.
Oh my god! Everybody's fucking ripping. Who's that fucking that guy on ESPN, dude? He's fucking just basically like, oh, how the Lakers are not gonna do shit with fucking 4 or 5 white boys starting.
Who knows? They might be fucking even better now without LeBron. You know.
I hope the Lakers fucking destroy everybody now. And I'm not even a Laker fan, dude. I hope they destroy everybody just for that.
Neither am I, but that's the thing I've always hated about the Lakers. They try to buy their championships too. They try to buy all the players and they try to get them, and like. It gets a little tiring. Like even they try to.
You think the Lakers are the West Coast Yankees?
They've been, yeah, how's yeah they've been, dude. Even in the in the 80s and the 90s, like they've always tried to buy their championships.
Yeah. Well, I don't think having Magic on there they needed to buy anything, bro. Magic.
No. Well, all right. In the 80s they kind of did it, but they mortgaged everything on Magic. And they did it, but they did the trade for Kareem. They traded for a couple players, but then when they later on, they traded for Shaq, and they traded for Kobe.
Oh, I forgot about Shaq.
And then later on, they traded for Gasol. They traded for I think Odom, and then later on they traded for LeBron. And that's what I'm saying though, or they got LeBron. Lakers keep signing these big name athletes, but it's like, come on, man, just do it organically. That's why I'm happy when a team does it organically, man.
I think they're gonna do it organically right now, bro.
Well, see again, but it's not organic because they traded for that dude from Dallas, that white boy, that one white boy, 71, from the European kid.
Oh.
They already traded for one star.
I thought you were talking about the Mexican dude with the glasses.
Oh no! He's gonna be a fan favorite.
They're ripping on that motherfucker hard. They got mad nicknames.
And out here, he's gonna be a fan favorite. But Luka Doncic.
Yeah.
They traded for him. He was like a possibly top 5 players in the NBA, and they traded for this guy. I won't be surprised if they trade for another guy in the middle of the season. And it's like, fuck.
They're going to trade Bronny to Philly.
I think they might trade for the Joker from Denver. That white guy from Denver. Keep an eye on that guy. But that's what I'm... the Joker. The other white guy from Denver that won the MVP and won the championship a couple years ago. The center. I'm telling you, the Lakers, that's what they do, bro. Like, nobody sees it, but I'm like... Y'all basically just traded for all-stars so you guys could win a championship. How is that organic? How is that legit?
That's what I'm saying, bro. If the sky's gonna open up, bro, LeBron is not gonna win it this year, bro.
Again, NBA is wide open now. It's not like dynasties exist anymore. It's like
because everybody's friends.
I know, and everybody goes to different teams. So like it's like weird that I'm like I kind of like it that it's not the same team winning it 3 years in a row.
Hasn't all these fucking kids grow up and like they idolize the team and they're like, I just want to be on this fucking team. Right?
Yeah.
You know?
Not anymore.
Fucking sucks, man. But let's get into SummerSlam. Let me pull it up on the screen, man. I thought it was this week. I thought it was the weekend that just passed, dude. I was like, yo, where the fuck? I missed SummerSlam now.
Oh, by the way, I did do a roast battle this weekend, and I ended up winning.
You won it?
Of course, my horse.
Who'd you beat?
I beat Johnny Roque, which is a good friend of mine. He's an opener for Felipe Esparza.
Yeah.
But I ended up winning. We had to go to the audience applause, and I ended up winning. I had a killer joke, so I
had a feeling. I was wondering who you were gonna battle.
Yeah, Johnny Roque, but it was all good. I just wanted to throw that out there before anything.
Did they videotape it or not?
I think they might have, but
they're not leaking it.
I hope not, because a lot of my jokes do get stolen, bro.
Mm.
I'm the most ripped off. I'm like Nova, bro. All my moves get stolen and come out on Raw or Nitro.
Well, let's get it up here. We got the cover right here, bro. We got the Hell in the Cells on the cover.
All right, I like it.
Oba and Brock, we got it right there. Let's get down to the matches, bro. The matches look like it's gonna be a good one. Let's get it down. Come on, let's get it. Night 1.
All right, so they do have the night 1 already set up.
Night
right,
1.
Cool.
Liv Morgan versus Io Sky. Remind you, Liv Morgan is still cursed. You think she's gonna lose? I think she's gonna lose it.
Is she? You told me that she was hurt, right?
Yes. She's hurt legit.
All right, simply based off of that, I think she might lose it. I mean, I like Io Sky, but again, no mic skills.
No.
She does this weird thing. Like, I get she's over with the fans, but I mean, I just never. I never really bought into her. Like,
I look at Io Sky, I think of Pikachu.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. Like, oh, Jesus.
But if Liv Morgan is still hurt, I'll give it to Io Sky.
Well, she's cursed, so she's legit hurt, but she got cursed by Danhausen, so she ain't winning it, bro. And he still didn't take the curse off.
All right. Well, we still got a Raw and a SmackDown left, so I don't know.
Well, we got Oba Femi versus Brock Lesnar. I don't know what happened tonight on Monday Night Raw. I heard some shit happened. But
shit.
I heard some shit happen tonight, so I got to go back after we're off the show and watch. But Oba Femi versus Brock Lesnar, Hell in a Cell. They're saying this might be Brock's farewell.
I marked out last time because I thought it was his last match at
I think it was supposed to be his last match.
Okay. If it is his last match, of course we got to go Oba. You got to pass the rub. But if not, I wouldn't mind seeing the Vision come out and help him out and take out Oba.
But this is the fucking the best of 3.
Right, but to make the Vision look more powerful, and if Brock stays with the Vision as their enforcer, the Vision looks kind of fucking solid, bro.
Isn't I thought they dismantled the Vision? No.
No, what are you talking about? They just added what's her name?
Oh yes.
Yeah, and then Logan's coming around still with the arm. I mean, and again, once Logan comes back healthy, I don't mind seeing Braun take over as a head.
I heard rumor going around, bro. You know how these rumors go around, man. You could be bullshit or not, but they're saying that that fucking Steiner's not happy with the way he's getting booked.
Well, because I think he wants the title already off the bat. I'm like, bro, go after the IC title and make yourself like a legitimate champ for a bit. Everybody thinks that the world title is gonna be the end all be all, but it's not.
No.
Yeah. And again, I wouldn't mind seeing that. I wouldn't mind seeing him get screwed by Logan. I think Logan
face turn maybe.
No, I'm just saying that Logan gets the Money in the Bank. Braun gets the title shot. Braun wins it. Logan cashes it in on him. And so it's like,
ooh, I still think it's gonna be a face turn, bro. They're gonna make fucking good cop. They're gonna make bad cop good cop.
Well, we shall see. But again,
go.
Oba in that one. Oba in that one then.
And I can't believe they're putting this. I don't think this is the order of the matches, but
I don't think so either.
You got CM Punk versus Cody Rhodes for the Undisputed World Title.
I'm gonna say Punk keeps it. I don't think he's gonna lose it within a month. I mean, he's not Sami Zayn, but yeah. I think he might keep it with a little questionable win. It's gonna be a questionable win.
You think Sammy might try to screw over Punk and screw over Cody instead?
I think it might be Gunther.
Well,
I think it might be
Gunther's fighting Nick Aldis.
right, but because you said it might not be the main event, or that might be the main event, but Gunther might come out after his match with Nick Aldis.
Yeah.
And cost him. I think Gunther's I don't know. I think Gunther should be more in the world title picture than fucking Sammy.
Yes, Sammy, you got. I think that was it. That was a nice gesture. You know, you were around for a long time.
Yeah.
We'll give you a little taste. That's it, bro. Now you're done.
Yeah. So I think Gunther might come out and either cost them or fuck both of them up.
Yeah. This next match I think is a throwaway, bro. The 6-man tag. You got LA Knight, Solo Sikoa, and Royce Keys versus the Bloodline, Jacob, Jay, and Jimmy.
I think that might be the opening match. To be honest, I think
yeah.
this is gonna be the opening match.
No. 6-man women's match.
I still think it's gonna be this one. I think it's
so?
gonna be I think it's gonna be this one, and it's just to get the crowd pumped up. A lot of hot tags. I think
Solo's gonna fuck them over.
I also think so too.
Because Solo don't have his team no more.
Yeah, so LA Knight, Royce Keys, I think Solo might just leave and leave LA Knight and Royce to fight for themselves.
Nah. I think Bloodline's taking it.
Yeah, Bloodline's taking it. I see that.
I think Gunther and Nick Aldis is just a toss-in, bro. I don't really.
You know, Nick Aldis was the champion in TNA. A lot of people remember this. This guy wrestled.
And NWA too.
Yeah, and he was a champion. A lot of people don't remember that. I know everybody's like, oh, he's fighting the GM, but the GM was a champion at one time.
The GM screwed over Billy Corgan and went to WWE.
And now, I don't remember, did he have a strong style like Gunther when he wrestled? Because he is European, he's English.
I'm not too sure. I'm not even gonna lie. I never really watched him, bro.
Okay, if they have a strong style match,
he's a big fucking dude.
Yeah, he's a big Brit. If they do have a strong style match, I think it might impress, and I think maybe the surprise match of the night.
No.
Just because I tell people, go back to watch Gunther versus Dragunov for the European UK title at NXT.
Yeah.
One of the greatest matches I've ever seen in my life. Even my buddies were holding our chests like, oh my god, these guys are fucking hitting each other. Gunther's gonna win. I think he's gonna fuck him over afterwards. And again, he'll come back out for the main event title match.
Maybe backstage he'll fucking, while he's celebrating.
I think he's gonna come out during the match for Cody and CM Punk.
Okay. Then you got the Bella Twins and Paige versus Fatal Influence. JC Jane, Laney Reed, and Fallon Henley.
I mean, I think this is a go get your drinks, go get your popcorn type of match. I mean,
you think the Bellas are going to turn on Paige? They can't be too cool forever.
I don't know. I haven't been really watching this storyline on SmackDown, so I don't know. Is it on Raw or SmackDown?
That they're on SmackDown.
Okay, yeah. I mean, if they turn on Paige will be a bigger face, so I might end up happening, and then Nikki and Brie winning the. But wait, who's the champions right now?
For the women tag?
Yeah, isn't it Paige and Brie?
No, they lost it. They lost it to. They lost it to some. I don't even fucking.
Okay, so then I do see them turning on Paige. I can see that.
It's inevitable, bro. Nikki and Brie never were cool with anybody for a long time, bro. I think the nostalgia with them and fucking and CM Punk's wife AJ. I think it's done. Time to fucking move on.
Yeah, so I'll see that. I'll see. So I guess Fatal Influence wins.
We got right here. Well, we won't do the man. Let's go start from the bottom. Trick Williams versus Baron Corbin for the United States title.
Why did they bring Baron Corbin back, man? Honestly,
I knew when I saw your hands go up, I was like, "Oh, he fucking does not like Corbin, dude."
I don't feel anything for him, and I think that's the death knell in most wrestlers. I don't feel nothing. I don't hate you. I don't like you. I never was impressed when he had his Happy Corbin thing. When he did his homeless thing, I was like, "This is the worst acting I've ever seen. This is the worst gimmick I've ever seen." I don't know why he's back. I don't think he's gonna beat Trick, because I mean Trick's on a hot one, but How does he get to the fucking United States Championship title when there's other guys that have been there paying their dues?
He just came out of nowhere and snuck into that shit.
So okay, so if they're trying to build him up, I say Corbin wins via disqualification, but Trick keeps the title.
Yeah, he can't just come out. To me, I just looks kind of stupid. Him coming in and just taking it off a Trick when Trick is just getting hot.
Right. But you still make him look hot by winning via disqualification.
Exactly.
So I think that's what will happen.
Oh, we got Sami Zayn versus Finn Balor for the number one contendership for the undisputed world heavyweight. So they're fighting for the number one contendership for fucking CM Punk's title. How did that work out?
I mean, you got to separate them because I think that's the hottest title right now is that one because everybody wants that one. Whereas over here, it's the same old Rollins versus Reigns again.
Yeah.
So I think it might be match of the night.
You think Demon's coming out? SummerSlam.
I mean, I wouldn't mind seeing it, but I wouldn't mind seeing fucking Sami Zayn, the neurotic guy. Remember that gimmick that he had?
Well, wait, before the Bloodline?
Yeah, before the Bloodline, Sami had a gimmick where he was kind of like what is it called? Those people that believe in conspiracy theories. Like he was like a conspiracy theorist.
Oh yeah, okay.
I thought that gimmick was funny. He made it work. He came around with a cameraman, like no, it's a conspiracy. If he loses this and he turns heel and he goes back to that conspiracy theorist, I think it'll be funny.
I'd rather see Finn versus Punk.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying though. So Finn's gonna win this match, and then Sammy's gonna turn heel. But
I think Finn's got more in the tank than Sammy left. You know.
Yes, I agree, but that's what I'm saying though. It could be a start for both of them. Finn could be the number one contender. Sammy could go back to the conspiracy, and I wouldn't mind seeing Sammy go after the U.S. title. Sammy
should fucking come in and try to get either the U.S. or the fucking Intercontinental.
Right, but do it as a heel. I feel he should do it as a heel.
No. I wouldn't mind seeing Sammy fuck around with Penta.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
We got, next one up is Danhausen versus Dominic Mysterio. Winner will keep the $100,000 Danhausen stole from the Judgment Day.
All right, I think this is a joke match. It ought to be funny, but I think Danhausen's gonna win this. Yeah, and again, they're very limited to what they can do with him, but he's hot right now. I mean, the Knicks just won.
He's a merch guy, dude.
Right, and again, but I still haven't seen a match where I'm like, oh, that's why they signed him. So I don't know.
They didn't sign him for his match skills. They signed him for his merchandising. He's like yogurt from Spaceballs. Merchandising. That's what he is.
Okay. But it is SummerSlam, and you have to like show that you're worth the contract. So hopefully he does have a good match. We shall see. But I mean, I got Danhausen winning because I don't think he's gonna lose.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with Dominic Mysterio. Dominic will make you look like $1 million.
Yeah.
We got the 5-way ladder match for the interim WWE Women's Champ. Okay, so I guess Rhea's belt is up for grabs.
Wait,
Rhea's gone, dog. She got hurt for real.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah, so she's out. You got Tiffany Stratton, Jade Cargill, Chelsea Green, Charlotte Flair, Julia, or Lash Legend.
Oh, so Lash Legend and Julia have a match tonight to determine the last one that's in it.
Yeah.
Okay, honestly, this looks intriguing because it's a ladder match, and the ladies have been stirring it up with the ladder matches as of late. My personal favorite to win it would be Chelsea Green because I think she is funny. I liked her gimmick when she had the security guards as like the president.
She's a fucking sweetheart, dude.
She's funny. She's like entertaining. SummerSlam is where you could create a star. I think she would be a good star to create at SummerSlam. But it might be Charlotte.
No, I think they're gonna go back with Jade Cargill.
If they do,
I really do.
All right, if they do, fine. But I think it's gonna be Jade and Charlotte.
Because Jade is for the funny thing is Jade has been hanging out with Charlotte outside of WWE now. They're buddy.
Okay, but is it like let me try to get to know you so I can stab you in the back later on, or
no? They're chilling. They're buddy, really buddies now outside. Like
okay, all right, but again, I could see Charlotte and Jade have a run with each other. Simply the passing of the torch. Same thing as Boba and Brock.
Yeah.
So again, I wouldn't mind seeing Charlotte win it. I wouldn't mind Jade win it, but it would be surprised if Chelsea does win it. And again,
I wouldn't like him. The Tiffany was boring.
She was, but I think the fans were behind her. That's why everybody liked her.
Yeah.
And Chelsea, like she's funny regardless.
Dude, I would be fucking shocked if they gave it to Chelsea because, like, to me, like she's the one that deserves it the most. But I would be so shocked if they gave it to her.
And I wouldn't mind. Who's her man again? Cardona.
Cardona, dude.
Right.
Fucking Zack Ryder.
Woo. I wouldn't mind seeing him come in, cost the girls the match so his girl could win, and then have him as her heater. Have him as her manager, and because he's funny as well.
Did you see they just bought a new house and she says that basically she's like, I bought this big house and I made a room just for his toys. She says, I'd rather have my husband home than out with some hussies drinking beers.
Right. So imagine if he becomes her fucking China, like her bodyguard. That'd be great. Okay, because she did it. She did a funny gimmick where she did the president thing where she had the 2 security guards, and I thought that was kind of funny. She has 2 heaters.
The secret Hervis.
Yes, that was funny. I like that. Now, if she does it with this guy, it'll be funny.
Yeah, well, her Hervis is fucking Big Girl's hurt.
Yeah,
and I think the other chick's fucking hurt. So I would go with Matt Cardona coming down.
And then and she's so smart that she could come up with something funny. So like I don't know, like I wouldn't mind seeing her win it if Cardona does cost all the other women the belt.
It's a ladder match.
Anything can happen.
Yeah, it's a ladder match, dude. Somebody, oof.
And again,
but why are they saying interim? So that means when this chick comes back, they got to fight her if she gets first dibs?
You got to unify it. Yeah, if what's her name comes back, you got to unify it.
I don't know, man.
That's how it used to be. That's how it used to be. Shawn Michaels never lost the IC belt. He had to fight Razor in a ladder match to unify it.
That's true.
But then again, it is wrestling. It's not a science here.
Yeah. We got next up, Intercontinental Championship regular singles match, Penta versus Chad Gable.
All right. This has potential to steal the show. If Chad turns heel and wins it, I would be ecstatic. I think Chad's a better heel than he is a good guy. I think Penta's had it for a while, and I mean, honestly, with all of his costume stuff and everything that he does, it's hard to notice that he's the champion.
He's not doing anything, bro. They're not doing nothing with him.
Right. I think Chad Gable can bring a little prestige to it, even as a bad guy. He had that match with Gunther a couple Raws ago, like maybe a year ago on Raw. He had a couple matches where people were like, holy fucking shit, this guy could wrestle. I think this guy could bring prestige to that title and make himself... He already made himself look great in Mexico with the luchadors.
Yeah.
But it was because he was a heel. I bring back the heel Chad Gable, give him a little stable, maybe, I don't know, maybe add him to something. I like the guy. I think it's time for him to take over as a heel.
I could see him getting it, but I really don't think he's gonna beat.
All right, say that he takes the mask off, knowing what he did, and he takes the mask off of Penta, and he wins the belt. He still get hate because he knows he's like, yeah, I know you guys fucking worship the mask, but screw you guys. This is America.
Did you see fucking you heard of the kick guy Neon?
Yeah.
He's in real heat for showing Penta's face because he was live streaming backstage.
Yeah, I saw that. That they're trying to get sue him for $100,000 or something like that.
No, 38 million.
Really?
Millions, yo.
I mean,
and he's banned from any WWE event. Banned.
Idiot.
For life. Because they told him to delete. He's like, I can't delete it. It was live.
Yeah. Moron.
And then people already clipped it, bro. And I mean, you really couldn't see none. Penta had the black circles and shit, man. You know, a little bit of fucking makeup here, but yeah. Dude, I mean, when you're backstage, dude, you shouldn't be fucking live streaming when fucking you got luchadors back there, bro. Yeah. They feel comfortable and shit, man. He just fucked up.
100%. But again, I think it's Chad's turn to win the Intercontinental title and bring it some prestige.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't mind if he wanted, though. I wouldn't mind.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not a fan of that design, by the way. It looks so small. It looks like a cruiserweight title, bro. I say go back to the original fucking cut.
Yeah.
Go back to what is it? That one right there.
Yeah.
And I'm just saying. Yeah.
I call that the Cody.
I call it the
Warrior.
I'm gonna go Henning. No, is it Henning? Who made that title?
Warrior made them colors.
Yeah.
But Cody brought it back.
You're right. And then, I mean, I always thought it was the best title. I think it's the nicest looking title. It's a working man title.
There was nothing wrong with them. There was nothing wrong with them to change them. It's not broken. Why fix it?
Because they want to sell new belts. They want to sell new merch. But I'm like, just go back to the regular merch, bro.
True.
But we shall see.
We got last up, bro. You know it's going to be the last up, man. Singles for the World Heavyweight Championship. Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins.
I mean...
Yawn.
Again, yeah, it feels like the PG era.
I like Seth, but it's fucking yawn. I'm tired of these two.
It feels like the PG era where it was always RKO versus fucking Cena in the main event. And it's like, again, another pay-per-view? I mean, I want Seth to win it, but I don't think he's gonna do it. I don't
think they have anything left for anybody for Roman.
Right, but I think I'm pretty sure the Vision is gonna cost them, and I'm not gonna lie. I think the Vision might attack Reigns by accident. Make the Vision fight the Bloodline. Have a little beef going into Survivor Series.
No,
that's just me.
If they do old classic Survivor Series, that would be nice.
Well, yeah, again, yes, it would be. And not just that, though, but say that it's the Bloodline versus the Vision, Seth Rollins as the special referee.
And I think this is supposed to be Roman Reigns' last... I think Roman Reigns is going to take a hiatus after Summer.
Okay, so you think he's going to lose?
Maybe. I
wouldn't mind saying, all right, if the Vision does
he's not losing, bro, but he's gonna leave with the belt. He's gonna go on a hiatus for a minute with the belt.
But if he does lose and the Vision comes in to screw over Seth, but somehow they screw over Roman, it leaves it Bloodline versus these guys.
That's right, because they still, but didn't he close that chapter with them though, Seth?
It's never over, bro. It's wrestling. It's never over. And not just that though, but say that, okay. Win or lose, say that the Vision does get involved.
Yeah.
Seth is the one guy out. Roman has the Bloodline. The other guys have each other. It's two groups and then one single guy. So it's like, and everybody's going after this guy. So I don't know. The match itself, it might not be great. The ending might be interesting.
This is, I would say, the least favorite match out of the whole fucking thing, bro, that night is Roman versus Seth. For me.
Yeah, I mean, I can see. No, well, I just want to see where it leads to. That's the thing. The match itself, I'm pretty sure.
I mean, it all depends on also, too, because you know Roman had to come out tonight, so they're all going to depend on what happens tonight.
But then again, that's what I'm saying, though. I want to know what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen yet, so. We shall see. I don't know. I'm excited. But I think Roman keeps it.
Oh, yeah, what the... Oh, there we go. I'm hitting the wrong fucking button over here. I'm in the wrong button, man. I mean, I can care less about that fucking title, bro. I'm more invested in Cody versus Punk.
I mean, that's night one. Yeah, again, I don't think it's going to be the third match on the lineup, right?
No, hell no.
That's just horrible booking.
Yeah. No, heavyweight title matches they're all gonna be last. Well, because they got Roman versus Seth as number one. You know, they're not gonna come out fucking number one, dude. Hell no.
But that's what I'm saying. I don't know. Again, it's SummerSlam. It's the midpoint of the wrestling year. It's fun. Normally I have a... Actually, wait a minute. Damn it, I think I have a booking on Saturday, but I don't have a booking on Sunday. So I'm probably going to watch the Sunday night live. Saturday... Is it Saturday?
Saturday's the first.
I got a show. I got a fundraiser for high school. I gotta go work. I gotta get paid, man.
Well, let me see. Hold on one second. Let me see something. What? First night. Doesn't give a fucking. Doesn't give a time.
Yeah. No, I think they're both at 5. Wait a minute, because now they're doing the ESPN free hour, right?
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, maybe first night. Maybe the women's match might be fucking an opener, like fucking whatever they call that shit.
Or the Trick Williams Corbin.
No, that's night 2. That's night 2.
Well, I know, but oh wow.
Night 1.
I don't know why they re-signed him. And I don't know if you saw the vignette. They had a vignette for Big Cass on Raw last week.
Yes, Enzo and Cass are coming back. Yes.
Well, they didn't show Enzo. They just showed Cass though.
And Enzo's coming back.
Okay, but on the vignette it was just Cass though. That's what I'm saying.
I know, but you know damn straight, bro, that they're only worth it as a 2-piece.
Okay, so
Cass is as fucking as boring as sand, I'll say.
But you have to foreplay the audience. I say Cass comes out by himself, gets the mic, and then looks around, and then the people are like, what's going on?
Maybe Enzo be in the crowd, or something like that,
I mean, but milk it. That's what I'm saying. I don't like this fucking internet era where there's no more surprises, man. Milk it.
There's no tag team match for the titles on this.
Yeah.
There's no tag title match on this fucking pay-per-view.
And didn't they say they were going to start working on the tag team division?
That's why they're bringing Enzo and Cass back. Yeah, they want to pop it off.
But you're going to need more than Enzo and Cass.
They're working. I guarantee you. They're going to bring back fucking what's their names to what the fucking goddamn it, those motherfuckers from AEW, fucking
Motor City Machine Guns? Oh,
the Revival.
The Revival. Okay, yeah, that again, contrast of tag teams is what makes a tag team division interesting. That's what I like.
Yeah.
Bring it back. But again, we shall see. I'm looking forward to it. It's fucking hot as hell out here. I'm sweating my fucking balls off, and I still got to lift some weights right now, so it's going to be a good fucking summer, bro. I'm looking forward to it.
What do you got coming up, Sailor, so we get out of here, so we get you out of the heat?
I got 2 shows coming up this Wednesday. I got one at a brewery here in Claremont, and then I will be doing another comedy club, the Bellflower Comedy Club, Wednesday at 9 o'clock, the 29th. So, either way, I'm booked. Saturday, I'm doing a fundraiser. Next week, I'm doing a fundraiser on a poetry jam. I'm getting out there, brother. I'm getting out there. I'm doing my thing.
There you go, man. You got to get out there, bro, because people need to steal more great material from you, bro, so they can bring it to Raw and SmackDown while you're rocking ECW.
I'm like the Nova of the wrestling game, bro. I'm telling you. of the comedy game.
All right, man. Well, guys, make sure you go out and fucking check out Drunken Sailor, bro, on his endeavors to enrich the comedy game and help people get some more content, because, those fucking thieves out there in California love stealing good shit, bro. You should have people put their phones in bags.
Either way,
when you're on.
Right, but there's other comics that'll hear something and then they're like, oh, let me steal this and go try it somewhere else. And then I
forgot about that. I forgot about the good old ears.
Yeah, and if they're bigger names than you, they're going to be like, oh, come on, this guy's a bigger name than you. You think he would steal? I'm like, yes!
Yeah, we need all of you Carlos Mencia motherfuckers. Is that the guy, Carlos Mencia? To get the fuck out.
100%, man.
Go like and subscribe, everything to Drunken Sailor, and we will be back next week. We'll be back next week with with SummerSlam fucking,
recap
of SummerSlam, bro.
Yeah.
Hopefully Seth Rollins walks out with the title.
We shall see.
But deuces, people. Enjoy your night, bro. Laters.
Turn on your AC. Fuck.
In the beat, the O, the Y-L-E, the H, the E-I-G-H-T. Now add the S, that's East Los Angeles. Relax, kids, mezcalito.